What's going on, you guys? Uncle Howdy here, and welcome to another episode of the Darth Taco Show. And today's the day. Wait a minute. What day is this, you ask? It is Saturday. Does anybody know what that means? Yes. It means weekend shenanigans. But there's a kicker. Weekend shenanigans in October, which means weekend shenanigans Spooktober. That's right. Weekend shenanigans Spooktober here today. There we go. Un- Unfortunately, I know I missed a couple of days of streaming, but here I am. I'm here now, so we can we can start off this show off right. And I know a lot of people have been busy too, and so have I. And as you can see, I'm actually back at Katiki Roses. At least for a bit. Maybe. So, with that being said, let's start the show. Yep, let's start the show. Let's start off with weekend shenanigans. And what shenanigans we talk about? We talk about Spooktober stuff still. I mean, this time is no holds barred because it's. Hey, Lars, good to see you again, pal. Unfortunately, I didn't know it's been a couple of days. I think I felt like I'm slacking a bit, but that's okay. Already had a cup of coffee this morning. I'm start off with the. I got pants on. It's not like I was literally mooning you, Lars. I'm sorry. I was just I was just grabbing the remote, you see. And every time I wanted to do background music, I usually grab the remote, you see. And plus, in case of other ads, I usually mute them within reason. I know, my bad. So it's still hey, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. I'm still setting up stuff, dude. No worries. I'm still setting up stuff. For those of you guys who've seen the last episode, we did an awesome unboxing. Introduce you to Chucky. You want to test your microphone? Okay. Okay, Lars. We can do that, actually. It is weekend shenanigans, and it's time for me to actually get somebody a chance to bring their ass on. With that being said, okay, Lars, there you go. Now, already set up the link, so we're waiting on Lars to pop up here. You see, he said he wants to test the microphone. Okay, so I'm gonna give the guy an opportunity. It's still a little bit early in the show, so either way it goes, I'm sure everything's gonna be hunky dory. And surprisingly, Lars was the first person to show up on the show. I did tell a couple people in StreamYard that I'm gonna be on here as usual, but either way it goes, we still gonna be chilling. Oh shit! And there we go, Lars, ladies and gentlemen of the Taco Squad. Here he is to start off with. Lars, the motherfucking Juggalo. How you doing there, Lars?
Still black and breathing. Wait.
Still black and breathing?
Still breathing, at least.
There you go. There you go. I think I can accept that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little too mixed to technically call myself black at this point.
Yeah, that's as long as the audience, whoever watches the recap, I wouldn't suggest fixing your cell phone for any color. Lars is just the way he is, you see. For anybody who thought it was a technical difficulties, Lars is just Lars. Let's put it out there.
Well, I mean that in the sincere sense. I'm actually a quarter black. My dad was, half black and half. I want to say he was half Cuban.
Oh wow, you got a little Hispanic in you. That's cool. Hey, well, something to learn every day. Wow.
I never actually got to meet him, but yeah, when I came out, I was white as a ghost.
That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people who don't know their actual ancestry or their nationality, and they're used to be, a certain race for a very long time, but there's always a little something extra in the DNA. That's okay.
I sexually identify as Kermit the Frog, so it doesn't really matter.
I actually like that, by the way.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
You ever notice that Kermit the Frog and Bert sound exactly the fucking same? Just one's pissed off all the time and one's always happy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ernie, stop shitting in the bed. Well, I can't help it, Bert. What do you mean you can't help it? You got to feel that thing push it out of there. Rubber ducky.
To be fair, Lars, I thought it was technically it was voiced by the same voice actor, but I get what you're saying though. Actually, also.
Yep. Rest in peace, Jim Henson.
Jim Henson, though, he is the greatest, though. So that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Carol Spinney for quite a while after that. I mean, he got, he died a couple of, I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. You're right. It was 2 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am up on my Sesame Street and Muppet lore.
That's all right. It's nothing wrong with that, though. Some people Some people could get down with Sesame Street. Matter of fact, though, there's a lot of Sesame Street spoofs, and there's jokes to go behind the Sesame Street flair. There's nothing wrong with that, though. To be honest, though, did you know that Oscar the Grouch was the first homeless person?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was the first homeless character on Sesame Street. You didn't know that? Oscar the Grouch?
I mean, you know, I kind of assumed that. I mean, I thought you were going to say some shit like, oh, you know, it used to be orange, right?
I don't think so. That would have been like one of the different monster characters.
Nah,
Sesame
man,
Street.
the original Oscar was orange.
I never knew that shit.
Mm-hmm. Also, Kermit the Frog started as a coffee spokesperson.
Wow.
Yeah. Originally, the Muppets were just used for commercials.
Yeah, some of them, yeah, absolutely though, and they try to use Count Van Count as a pimp.
Mm.
Which by the way though, technically the pimp Count Van Count the vampire is technically a little joke from Dave Chappelle. If you're familiar with Dave Chappelle, you know, then yeah, you'll get it.
Ugh, I'm gonna stay away from that dumpster fire for right now. That dude's just been pissing people off left and right lately. And again, it's hard to tell jokes anymore. I mean, I'd be afraid to go up on stage because I know one Freudian slip and boom, whole career fucked up. Not that I have a career to fuck up, but still.
Anything could happen when you have your 15 minutes of fame or whatever though. But then again, we are who we are. So
hey everybody, who wants to hear a racist, bigoted joke? So a Jewish guy, a Finnish guy, and a Chinaman who looks like every other Chinaman go into a bar.
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember the rest of the joke, but it was about something sideways.
I'm fucking dead for a second there too.
Shit. Yeah, no. You can't get up on stage and do that shit anymore. You remember when Rosie O'Donnell got in all that trouble for doing that ching chong shit on the fucking TV?
Oh yeah, I think I remembered that one too.
Oh God!
Is just wow.
As if there was any other reason. I mean, as if you needed more reason to hate her. I'm sorry, but I've hated that woman ever since I was a young man watching HBO late at night looking for titties. And then I see a little movie starring Dan Aykroyd and Rosie O'Donnell called Exit to Fucking Eden. Oh, God.
I heard about that. I heard about that fucking movie a little bit. Yeah, I heard about that one.
I mean, it was a good source of softcore porn for a young man, but you know, seeing Rosie O'Donnell in fucking sexy clothes like that. It's just
I get it. I get it. I think it would have been like soften up the whole chorizo thing if you catch my drift. I think I get it. I get it.
In fact, I wonder if I could make that my fucking avatar image real quick for you.
What, you want to be Rose? You want to be Rosie? Well, technically today, this whole month. By the way, it's Spooktober. You can do as you wish. You can embrace the cringe at least for this entire fucking month, all the way to Halloween. You see, so technically you can do that.
Let's see. I have to sign up to load another avatar. Fuck
yeah,
that.
You could go ahead. You can step off, man. It's okay, and then come right back. That's fine.
All right, let me try that.
I can always set up a new link. It's not a big deal, to be honest, though. I mean, technically this month is still Spooktober. Today it is the start of weekend shenanigans. So with that being said, Freaking people out is what we do. Ah, and he's back. Okay.
Booyah.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fucking retinas.
Oh wow.
I
I can see. I understand that shit. Holy fuck. And this is before we already know that Rosie O'Donnell is lesbian by default, as you can see.
Okay, I got a joke for you. What's Rosie O'Donnell's favorite cookie?
I don't know, what is Rosie O'Donnell's favorite cookie?
Ladies' fingers.
Ladies' fingers. That's a good one.
Jesus Christ, when's the last time I bought a fucking thing of ladies' fingers?
I have no idea. You know, I haven't had those in like ever, outside of one of those angel food cake thingies. Sometimes people could go all fancy schmancy, make a nice cake, and then you got lady fingers wrapped around it for some reason, and then you got hints of strawberry on top of it. So that I honestly don't remember. It's been like years after years after years.
Dude, you want to hear some shit? So I just typed fucking ladies' fingers into Google to see if they still make the cookies. The first fucking search result is goddamn okra.
What the okra?
I mean, is that like a name for them or something?
Ladyfingers? I wouldn't suggest like you type in like ladyfinger cookies. Maybe that's accurate, but like I don't know, unless it's another name for the okra itself. That didn't surprise me with Google. That didn't obviously surprise me with Google. That's just
all right. So it says okra is actually known as ladies' fingers in some English-speaking countries. Wow, we learned some shit today.
We learned some shit today here, among other things. So it's like ladies' fingers. I would have suggested typing in lady fingers the cookies, other than lady fingers the okra apparently, because it's always a hit or miss.
When the fuck are you gonna think to yourself, oh yeah, ladies' fingers, I could really go for some fucking okra right about now?
Not likely. I'm not that much of a fan of okra because of the slimy they got a little slimy-ish texture to it within reason. I mean, even if it's cooked, it's still got like a little like aftertaste that I don't know a lot of people would familiar with, even myself, because I got a little picky of texture wise. So
fried okra is somebody's excuse at trying to convince people that something fried can be a vegetable.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, doesn't look like they make the It doesn't look like they make the sandwich cookies anymore.
No, I wouldn't be surprised though, because I guess they stopped making them for a bit. I don't know. I would have to check in Google again to see, because it's always been hit or miss in certain areas. So
I mean, there's two different types of ladies' fingers cookies. There's the ones that I'm talking about, the sandwich ones you used to buy here in America, and then of course you got the plain ones that go into Italian dishes like tiramisu and things like that.
Yeah. That's exactly what I remembered. At least one dessert dish that I remember, which is a tiramisu, and that's a given, because I literally did have a little tiramisu once before back in the day. So there's that.
I mean, if I didn't have fucking acid reflux, I'd be fucking up tiramisu all the fucking time. I love me some coffee.
Man. Yeah. The acid reflux is a bitch on it.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So what else is new, Lars? What else is new for you today? What else is new?
Shopping for a sex doll.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I got a terrible idea for a fucking gimmick for my show, but it requires a sex doll to make it work.
Have you visit the mall, which is your local Spencer's? If you have a Spencer's in the mall somewhere, I'm sure they have.
Oh, no! I buy the quality shit.
Oh, gotcha.
I ain't getting no blow up doll for this, homie. I'm getting me a lifelike one.
Okay.
70 pounds of silicone.
Holy shit! Is it like battery operated? Like, do you really need or you needed your USB cord for this?
You know, I was thinking about getting one of those ones that has like the auto blow function and the moaning, but those things actually, after doing a lot, I am ashamed to admit this, but I have done weeks of research on these fucking dolls, man. Weeks of research because I don't want to. This is a one-time purchase for me. I don't want to buy a lemon. It turns out that a lot of those fucking automatic features and everything like that are just not worth the money. Not only that, but have you ever actually seen the back of one of those dolls that has like the moaning function or whatever? They just cut out a piece of the back and just slap a fucking thing into it. So
pretty much, I guess if you had to order it from somewhere and the way it's manufactured and made, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, the way they make them is they typically take a what's called an exoskeleton, which is just basically, like Five Nights at Freddy's exoskeleton sort of shit.
Oh yeah, I know those. It's the one that I possibly have on my Chucky doll. Obviously, when they actually made it.
Anyway, if it has anything like, for example, a vagina with suction action or anything like that, they'll put the necessary part where it's supposed to be. But of course, the auto suck features an extra $200.
Actually, Lars, they probably did the same thing with a mop hole, and then you got this chick like this.
There actually are 3 different types of heads that would actually, have like a blowjob feature. There's like hard ones where the mouths don't open, then they've got these other ones, etc. So I could go on all fucking day. I have but how they make them is that basically it's the same thing. They just take the skeleton, they put it in a giant mold, fill it up, and then somebody hand paints all the details on the fucker. So yeah,
like it really does not surprise me, not one bit. You get your money's worth of whatever feature that you want on your doll.
Okay, so now there are a lot of scam sites out there, but I went to Reddit and I, did a whole lot of research on there. I unfortunately am currently subscribed to R Sex Dolls on Reddit. So every day when I go to Reddit to check to see what the hell's going on in the world, because that's where I get most of my news from, right there under my suggested is a bunch of people taking pictures of their sex dolls. And if you click on them immediately underneath it and you go to the comments, there's a whole bunch of people down there like, oh yeah, she looks real fuckable. I mean, these people are super fucking into it and shit. It is creepy. Oh, man.
Yup.
I imagine there's some sick bastard out there who actually has wallet photos of his fucking cowgirl sex doll,
That didn't surprise me not one bit, man. That did not surprise me, to be honest. So,
but anyway, so yeah, I was looking for something that I could afford, because I got a pretty nice chunk of change from TikTok coming. That fucking Pepsi video I did on there, I'm netting a good $600 from that video.
Holy shit! Congratulations, Lars.
Yes, and I thought to myself, well, what could I waste all that money on in one go? And I thought to myself, what would be the perfect thing for Lars the Juggalo to spend all of his fucking TikTok money on in one shot that would be, the stupidest shit I could possibly get? And I immediately thought to myself, well, of course, a TPE sex doll. Why not? Let's do a fucking unboxing of my TPE sex doll.
There you go. You know what kind of reminds me of the 3 days that I've done a harvest festival that I earned myself $100. Let's see what Darth Taco does with his $100. I'm gonna give myself a Chucky doll, which is $89. plus $5 within shipping and handling. So it's $95 by default. And I
If you
did the
got
same thing.
$100 burning a hole in your pocket, why don't you go on to End Sabers, get yourself a lightsaber?
End Saber, give myself. I haven't been to that website. I think I'll give it a try. I haven't visited that website, but that sounds kind of cool. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, you can get a baselit one for I think it's like $100 on there. It's Mandalorian themed.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool.
Yep, but I would recommend spending the extra 100 and get the NeoPixel. It's worth the money.
But again, I wanted a first ever because I'm a big fan of Chucky, obviously Child's Play, and I wanted a Chucky doll at the time too. It's like I had a family friend who I consider my uncle. I had a family friend. He owns a crap load of freaking Chucky merchandise, including those dolls. I was like, let me have one since you have like a crap load of them. No collector would not get rid of their proper collection unless it's traded for. And I'm willing to bargain with them and still won't budge. I was like, you know what, screw it. That's exactly why I reckless my $100 for that doll of my very own. Nice talking feature, and it's like realistic and everything else. Like, fuck you. I own that doll now. Kiss my ass. Everything's all hunky dory. So there I go. Did an unboxing last episode. It's one of those you had to be there type things. You had to be there.
But I was just like looking around, just for shits and giggles to see if there was one I feasibly could afford, because one of the hallmarks of this is that there's a whole bunch of Chinese scam sites that sell fake ones or stuff that's made out of recycled plastic and crap like that. So you really got to look hard. That's why I did a lot of research before finally deciding on something. I basically just wanted to see if it was possible to use the $600 and actually get something, and I was successful. I found something. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna blow my entire TikTok wad on a fucking sex doll.
Oh my god!
Just to have it be a character in all my videos. So yeah, I replaced pork and beans with pink shark, and now I'm replacing pink shark with a fucking sex doll.
Oh my god! So we're gonna end up. Damn, you've gone through cast members after cast members, and
I know, right?
Wow,
it's almost as if I don't pay them enough, by which I mean anything.
I mean, pork and beans is a different story altogether, but Pink Shark, I mean, we already kind of know, have an idea who she is, but again, it's all different reasons, which I won't say it out here, but again, another story for another time. But for a sex doll in another random video, which by the way, hopefully Lars the Juggler would come up with the good bits with his new plastic friend, his new plastic hole member.
I'm gonna bring it. Okay, so here's the thing. After I'm done unboxing it, I'm going to wish upon a star and make it come to life.
I love it, man. I still love it.
Mm-hmm. So, in addition to doing research on that, I've actually been going on to a couple of different websites. Let's see. Which one am I on right now while I'm talking to you? Let's see. This one is called... All right, this one's called 11 Labs. It's fairly recent. Basically, I've been working on AI voices for the fucking doll that sound realistic, just coming up with lines. I also thought about making the doll speak fluent Chinese at first.
Oh my god, though. Fluid Asian, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Hold on a second. Let me say something like, oh Lars, me so horny. Me want you long time. Type shit.
Oh man, you trying to get me canceled? Hell no.
No. By the way, He's not using it on the TikTok or YouTube, by the way. If you want the Lonely Fans, he'll have a Lonely Fans page. That's a different spicy content altogether. You see, you could do that separate.
Oh boy.
You could,
I hate to say this, but I have no real intentions of ever having sex with this thing. I'm literally just buying it as a giant fucking prop.
there you
Trust
go.
me, Lars gets plenty of pink shark, okay?
I get it. Technically, that wasn't my question. If you're gonna like have a menage a trois with it, or you're gonna do it for whatever purpose of content, even if it's spicy content. Spicy content, some people do it on their Patreon or OnlyFans or whatever. That's just separate. I don't think they're gonna do it on TikTok or YouTube per se, because half of them, they do their shit separate. They don't do it, because
like
we already know what happens.
It's literally just going to be a character in my fucking show, like, just kind of a background character that pops up every once in a while. So, it's not like I'm going to dress her up all scantily clad.
Oh, hell no. No. Not intentionally. No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
No, because when I did Spooktober, right? When I did Spooktober, I borrowed my younger sister's doll, which is the Annabelle one. Which, by the way, I got some decent likes out of that Annabelle shit. Which is not mine. I wish I did own it, but not mine. That's why I got the Chucky doll, because that way I don't have to borrow my younger sister's fucking doll for content. I can use fucking Chucky whenever I wish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, long story short, the company that I ended up deciding to go with, they actually manufacture some of the most high quality ones in the fucking industry. I mean, let me put it to you this way: this has a minor cosmetic blemish, and it's selling for like $600. If it was completely unblemished and met their standards, this same doll would be $3,600.
Holy shit!
I know, right?
That is crazy. But at least you got your money's worth. You got your money's worth, Lars, and I'm happy for you.
I'm still a little on the fence about whether or not I want to go through with it. That's
it's up to you, brother. It's up to you, brother.
I got
you've been doing good content for a long time. Whether it's I know you done good on your TikTok, and you done pretty decent on YouTube. Which, by the way, I do catch up with your show whenever I can, always religiously. But either way, whatever you decide, all for it, always.
I'm actually doing another collab. Before I get into that, I was going to tell you something. One of the main reasons that even if I buy this thing, I'm likely not going to have sex with it is simply because I've been turned off to sex dolls for one very specific reason. The day my son was born, my mother-in-law came to my house and cleaned up the house and everything for us while we were at the hospital so that the house would be ready for the baby. When I came back home ahead of my wife to get some rest and everything, I saw my fleshlight sitting on the counter. Yeah. So I promptly threw that away, and I haven't touched a sex toy since.
Holy shit.
Right? Oh my god. I really hope she doesn't know what the fuck it is. We have never ever discussed it. We have never.
I don't think anybody would want to discuss it. Not even throughout holiday get-togethers among everything else. And then you have your mother-in-law just discovered what the actual fuck.
Yeah, my highly religious mother-in-law. I mean, she sings fucking. Oh yeah, very fucking.
Shit.
Yeah. Can you just imagine that? A little 60-year-old black lady, thin as a fucking rail, picking up my flesh like, oh, I wonder what this does. And then just putting it on my counter. She's cleaning my house.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I can never imagine that. I could kind of imagine it, but I'd be like, boy, you going to hell. That's the only thing I heard in my brain, as if she discovers your little lightsaber or whatever out of nowhere. She's like, "Did you know what the fuck is this, boy? You better explain to me what the hell it is." I'm like, I don't know. It's a lightsaber. That ain't no damn lightsaber. You going to hell, boy.
That's a carrot washer. You fill it with soap and it scrubs your carrots.
Holy fuck, dude.
Well, you don't own one? I mean, it's a great thing to have. I mean, I eat a lot of fucking carrots, so, I like to make sure they're clean. I don't buy those little baby carrots. I buy the big ones. So, just get that in there.
I honestly didn't know nothing about a carrot washer, to be honest. I mean, I bet you I've seen those in Temu, among other sites that they have a carrot washer per se.
Yeah, a carrot washer. I mean, beautiful big-breasted women just love to advertise carrot washers on all the websites I frequent. I don't know why. I guess they just really want to make sure that Lars' eyesight is good.
Yeah, pretty much though. I think the way the women show you or present you how they wash their carrot, it's kind of like those it's kind of like the those shake weights that they really want you to get sexualized over certain products that they come up with. I swear to God, they had those shake weights and the women, they're like this closer to the mouth, and we already know what we're thinking at the time.
I mean, can you even imagine trying to bullshit somebody into thinking that, this is just my carrot washer? Okay, well, why does it say Auto Blow 2.0 on the side?
Right? That was my whole point.
Yep.
And some of these products do say that shit.
I mean, for the longest time, you could actually get sex toys on TikTok. They would just show them, like I said, washing cucumbers and shit like that with them.
They probably have. I swear to God, they probably had it. That doesn't surprise me, not one bit. They literally, they do, and that happened.
I mean, we all know what it is. Don't fucking bullshit me.
Yeah, we already know what it is, honestly, though. I mean,
we know the blue liquid in those fucking tampon commercials is not just a blue liquid, okay? I mean, fuck off. Can't we just be adults about this?
Exactly. Why can't we be adults about it, though, I've seen tampon commercials, several times in my lifetime to know what the hell that is.
It's just part of living in an ultra-conservative society at the moment. I mean, this is the America, the land of the free. I can't drink a beer out on a city street like I could when I was overseas. I mean, that is just one small thing, but it's little things like that make you go, okay, well, what freedom do I have? I mean, seriously. And it just seems like there's more and more people trying to oppress the little bit of freedom I get to enjoy on a constant basis.
Well, it's not like they would say the land of the free, but in the little little fine print that says within restriction. Land of the free, but within restrictions in tiny ass letters. You have to get a microscope, literally just a magnifying glass just to look at the fine print.
Oh, land of the free, home of the brave. Meanwhile, a fucking draft dodger, a bigoted racist draft dodger, was literally just given a fucking Purple Heart by a fucking Vietnam veteran who he brainwashed into joining his kooky cult. God damn. Well, that's all the politics I got got me for today. I don't want to get into a big.
I wouldn't know. Wouldn't surprise me not one bit. At least you're lucky enough you never see a hippie Jesus that sniffs up paint throughout his lifetime. I'm not making this up, actually, though. Basically, Mrs. Taco and her sister and her sister's boyfriend were in a train. They come across a hippie Jesus, literally, freaking, slides and all. I mean, like dressed like a big ass sack of potatoes, and he's sniffing paint. Mind you, I'm not making this up. She actually come to my attention with this story. You know, it's like everybody's looking at it weird, like what the hell is on that? He's on that paint, getting high, and he end up getting kicked out the train, which within reason. So it's like
You have to ask yourself, what would Jesus do? Valspar or Sherwin-Williams?
that was a good one, actually. I might have to use that one too, though, which didn't surprise me not one bit, because you end up meeting all types of characters in the train or anywhere else for that matter.
Yeah, your boy Lars tries to stay away from public transportation as much as possible, but it's an inevitability of being poor that you eventually have to use it in some capacity.
Well, that's the only. If people like myself, like we don't own a car or don't have a license within reasons, my feet is one necessity, and public transportation. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my means of going from point A to point B in certain areas. You see,
Yep,
and that's how I'm accustomed to. So it happens. And no matter where you're at in public, you end up coming across one weird person or another, weirder than us, or stranger than us, and you end up having stories full throughout the entire lifetime of stories. Even in the most cringiest of fucking moments, you end up having stories for days about certain people.
Yeah, speaking of people, I actually have been in touch with the Walnut Witch. She's making me a wand for one of my videos.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You know, I don't usually collaborate with other people, but this will be fun. I had a fun idea where I'm going to cast a couple of random spells on Pork and Beans. Cast a spell to give him tits and, you know, turn him into a cat girl, and then I'll cast my final killing spell, Anus Devirginus. I think I might do some shit where he like pulls an Uno card out of his newfound cleavage, you know, the Uno reverse card, and then it just cuts to a shot of my pants being like wedgied up into my ass crack.
Oh my god, that is amazing. It wouldn't be surprising. Wow. Yeah, that is awesome.
Well, you know, I got to get him back on the show at some point. So, you know, that seems like something pretty low energy that I could do. Just give him like, you know,
how would you manage to do that?
I'm going to use prosthetics on him.
Well, I'm sure technically Pork and Beans falls for anything, so I'm sure that's not a difficult fix. Well, in my opinion.
Look, Pork and Beans has had his own prosthetic tits before, so it's not like I'm asking very much of him. Yeah, wipe that smile off your face. He is an ugly woman.
I'm just laughing at how you're gonna like bribe the guy to like go back to set up the plastic tits one more time. I thought it was kind of funny.
I'm getting him a whole brand new set of tits. I found out that there is a size Z cup titty.
I heard about that. I think there was like a porn star that has that. And I wouldn't be surprised.
So yeah, I'm gonna give Pork and Beans size Z tits. I found a prosthetic on Amazon already. You just pull it over your torso and you wear it like a shirt.
That is just like wow. I've seen like tits from like different porn adult stars that it's like some ways to like, you know, 2 bowling balls for tits. To the point that they're gonna break your back type titties. Those look like freaking bazookas that look like atomic bombs on both ends of the bra. You know, I've seen those before, which that doesn't surprise me not one bit.
So yeah, that's gonna be the most confusing boner ever.
Yeah, that would have been a confusing boner. You know, that your dick is gonna be like, huh? And it's already confused as
I mean,
is.
you know, if I had a doctor who was examining my head, I mean, they'd probably look at me like, so you're buying a sex doll that you have no desire to have sex with, and you're also going to give your friend tits. You maybe want to talk about that a little bit.
I think you're gonna end up like, shit. I cannot even fucking speak for a second there. I think you would have to evaluate yourself a little bit more, Lars. That you might have some questions about you that you don't even know. Pretty much, though, because I think any of us would be fucked up and conflicted at some point.
Yeah, well, you know, I just wanted to do something different besides the old, oh, let me throw some fucking Fago and some ramen in this shit and then throw it up all
Oh
over the
yeah, yeah,
camera.
I get you, I get you, I get you.
Just
I mean,
branch out
I
with a
agree
little
with you.
actual
I
humor.
honestly agree with you. For content wise, I actually agree with you because I mean anybody end up doing that at some point, and then I tried different content for myself. That's how you know, I came up with like Spooktober shit, and then paint my face a bit. I did, however, first day of Spooktober, I actually came across myself as Taco Juice, which is Beetlejuice, but in an altered sense.
Mm-hmm.
So there's my characters for a bit, and then the Annabelle doll, and then the Chucky doll, and then I'll make sure I have the Cabbage Patch Kid doll there, just to see if people think that she's gonna move from within reason. That might fuck up some people's heads, which I think I might do that because it's October and I can damn sure give people illusion that's like, oh, this doll's gonna come up there for a second there, try to start some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I've done that once before. When I did my show, I had people in the chat like, "Is your doll even moving?" I was like, first of all, this is not my doll. This is my girl's doll, my girl's Cabbage Patch doll. Second of all, I wasn't sure. Some people's perception might give an illusion that this shit is gonna about to move full or tilt on its own. And I was like, no, it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there on the freaking shelf. It's just sitting on top of the shelf the way it's supposed to be. And I don't think it's like, or I can just like shut the fuck up and just let people think like, oh, it's gonna about to tilt or move, just because of the funny of it. I'm like, let's see what else happens.
I mean, just go to Walmart and get you a thing of fishing line.
Oh my god, yeah, that sounds like a good idea too. I mean, nice little fishing line. You can't go wrong with that. And then it's just like about to mess with somebody's heads on that one too. That's kind of cool.
Yep. So what you do is you tie the fishing line to your foot, and then you tie the other end of the doll. And then while your hands are clearly visible on the camera doing something, the doll just flops over.
Yeah. I get you, man. That's not that bad of idea. Mm. That is kind of interesting within reason though too.
Yep. So I got a lot of ideas for content lined up. You know, like I said, I'm gonna do the sex doll thing.
Oh, I'm glad you did. You're always the man with the plan. Also, I'm happy for you too,
I'm
man.
also currently having some stuff made for me by an Etsy artist. They're making me a Deadpool helmet because I got an
nice.
yes. This
Oh,
one's really
okay.
nice. It's 3D printed and it has
Ooh.
interchangeable eye face plates that you could snap on and
Oh
off with magnets.
man, that's good shit.
Uh huh.
That's good shit. I love.
So what I'm doing is that I'm going with the the white and gray version that he uses in the X Force. And I'm making myself my own Deadpool costume because I'm going to become Lars Pool. I'm gonna do a video where
You should.
I'm gonna do
You
a
should. I
video.
am a big fan of Deadpool, though. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in like this, but
All right,
when
so
you
I'm
said Lars Pool,
yeah,
that is exciting. You
I
should
know.
do that.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that. It's just it takes a while for the mask to be made, you know.
No. It's fine though. You got all Spooktober to come up with something fucking awesome. And my friend, homie, that is beyond awesome. I'm telling you
Mhm.
what. And I could picture it. I could fucking picture it right now and just in my head alone. And it's
Oh
just,
no, I don't think you can.
trust me, I think I can. I have a twisted mind just like you, but maybe
My costume
worse.
goes beyond just twisted. I mean, okay, so here's the premise. Lars does a video where he, is trying to like get into gaming and everything and become a gaming channel. So I'm looking around and I'm playing various free games, and eventually I play Fortnite. And then shortly after I start playing Fortnite, I just kind of fall over.
Oh my
And
god.
then later on, I'm talking to the doctor on the phone. He said, "We got your test results back, Lars. I'm afraid you have brain rot."
Oh shit. Oh jeez.
So there's no cure for the brain rot. So Lars
You know
Pool was
what? You
born.
know what? You're just as
It's
bad
like
of a misfit than me.
it's like my version of fucking cancer. You know, he didn't become Deadpool until he got cancer. Lars didn't
Oh
become Lars Pool until his fucking brain started to rot.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be using a lot of the fucking brain rot
You
slang
know
and
what? You
everything
know
too.
what? I have so many characters based on the spoofs of movies and something that came out of my fucking skull since ever. Actually, one person wanted when one this one person wanted me to try out as Beetlejuice. I was like, wait a minute, that's a good idea because I literally have a striped shirt. I wore a Darth Vader t-shirt underneath my shirt. I know how to face paint my face by default, and my hair is always a fucking mess. So I brought taco juice because the juice is loose, and it was fucking you had to be there, dude. You had to be there at the time. And if you haven't watched the recap, you should. I'm on other video that I did just for the shits and gigs that I've done, but I've done several characters.
Well, what I want to do is I don't want this to be like a one-off thing. I actually plan on dragging this out for a couple of months. Basically, Lars Pool is going to replace Lars in all my videos until finally it's up to Pork and Beans to stop me.
You know what? I couldn't even. You know what? I couldn't even. Besides, at the end of the day, Darth Taco is who I am. At the end of the day, and I come up with taco juice, taco housing, which I'm sure a lot of people like taco housing more than I did taco juice or any other character that came into mind when it comes to me creating for content, and it's just out of nowhere. It's just butt shit out of nowhere, and I've done a lot of cosplay anyway that I can make up a lot of stuff, and it kind of surprised me a little bit. So there's that.
I mean, it's an expensive costume, so I definitely want to get a couple of months of use out of it. I was
Yeah.
actually telling you earlier about end sabers. The final climactic battle between Pork and Beans and Lars Pool is going to be a lightsaber duel.
Ooh, ooh, that is incredible, man. Oh wow, that is fuck yeah. I mean, I know it's gonna be a piece of resistance in my opinion, but wow, this just say no more, man. That is just hey, what's okay? What's going on, Sherry? Love Michael. I don't know. I don't accept N words in my chat.
Oh damn.
You know what, Sherry loves Michaels. You're gonna basically gonna leave my stream anyway. So you can take your racist self out of here. This is a chilled awesome stream. If you don't like my stream, you can leave. There's Sherry Love Michael. If you got a problem here, because I know you're gonna be on some racist shit, and I don't accept racism here. So guess what I'm gonna about to do with all that spelling out your little racist comment there. Guess what I'm about to do? Bye-bye. Smell you later, butthole. Anyways, we're talking about Lars. Apparently, it's Lars the Rosie. It's still Lars the Juggalo, but now Lars the Rosie is gonna be Lars Pool, which it's gonna be fucking exciting.
Yeah, like I said, I gotta get the helmet first. I have to measure my big ass head. That damn helmet is like $200 fucking man. So this is an investment.
Wow. You know what I became Black Mask from Birds of Prey, and it took me a while because the mask itself was like about $40, $40 for the mask, but I already got the suit,
mm-hmm.
in which I put it on because I decided to dress myself in all black. Just hey, don't start that shit. I already banned your monkey ass.
You probably shouldn't say monkey like that when he's saying that crap.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Bad choice of words. Anyway, it slipped, Lord. Man. It slipped. I'm so sorry. That's fucking fucked up, actually.
It happens.
I know, but I have no filter. You gotta remember, I have no filter. But then again, thanks for correcting me, by the way. That is just no. That is just wrong on me. But anyways though, yeah, I can't wait for you to take some time and just basically come up with the awesome concept of what are you doing, and it's gonna be fantastic.
Well, it's going to be a villain arc for me, I'm going to be going around town doing all kinds of mischief. Case in point, I got a whole roll of for rectal use only stickers I'm going to be putting on random things.
Nice.
Just shit like that.
Yeah, speaking of concept for Halloween or throughout the Spooktober, I already had my costume picked out that I'm gonna be back as WWE Sting, or I'm gonna be the Crow, whichever comes first. But I think Sting is a little proper. I already visit my local Halloween stores, and I love visiting Halloween stores throughout this time of month because they open since mid-September, and I visit that store, which, by the way, it's always seasonal by default. So until all your Halloween stores is gonna be there until by the time after Halloween, they already got rid of their inventory. Like no more Halloween store until next year. Simple as that. They do that every year anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. And it's a good store to go to for your costume needs. I'm on with makeup and some your own personal special effects. There's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the day after Halloween and see if I can't scrape up a bunch of cream makeup from Walmart on the cheap.
No, there's nothing wrong with being cheap. I like being cheap too. See, I go to Party City, and usually Party City is like at least $2 to $3 in general. But yeah, Walmart too. You can. I'm sure of
Because you
it.
know it'll all be 50% off the day after Halloween, you know?
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
as you probably can guess, I go through a lot of makeup.
Yeah, that's a given. That's a given. I go through a lot of stuff too myself, so there's that. I'm sure
As far as Halloween goes, I don't usually dress up for Halloween, but this year I was thinking I'd be Mario and I'd have my son be Luigi.
hey, that's cute. I actually
Yeah.
like that concept. That's cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
good shit.
You know, he missed out on a lot of trick or treating as a kid,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
because of COVID and everything and all that
Yeah,
crap.
absolutely. Actually, a lot of people does anyway. I dressed up because in case there's always a Halloween banger to go to, so there's that. That's why I dressed up basically because there's always a Halloween party or two.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like go anybody like I don't really don't go any with anybody like trick or treat and all that bullshit though. I just basically go to a party. Like there's always in several bars though. There's always a Halloween banger to go to in certain areas in my city to go for. And there's always like the weekends before Halloween basically to go to bar hopping to have some fun in between.
Got to get that
Um,
candy corn vodka, homie.
right. I rather deal with the liquid candy corn. If there's a candy corn vodka, I'd rather deal with that instead of the real candy corn in general because I don't like it. Darth Taco doesn't like the candy corn. Like if it's like liquidized and like pulverized to the point that I can't see it, then yeah, I'll deal with it. I'm open to that. But candy corn itself, hell no, I won't do it. Especially like I'm not a fan of marshmallow peeps, but I like watching you guys how to make it. So that's decent enough. But I was never a fan how of the peeps by default. I mean, I love marshmallows, but I'm not a fan of when they're dipped in extra sugar. So there's
Yeah.
that.
I think they make keto marshmallows now, but God only knows what the hell are in them.
I don't think I honestly want to know. To be completely honest like that, I don't think I really wanted to know because that is just like a whole lot of random and a whole lot of whatever the fuck it is.
The delicious taste of marshmallows, but made out of arrowroot and fucking butter.
Oh man, yeah, that is just completely janked. I wouldn't, it wouldn't surprise me not one bit for that one. So there's just that.
To me, that's like going to a bar and ordering a mocktail. It's like, dude, just get a fucking Diet Coke, man. Don't make that
Exactly, dude.
Don't make that poor bastard back there have to do all that fucking work.
Right. Just order a freaking diet.
Excuse
Yo,
me.
are you gonna be on Mark Love Sherry? Are you gonna be on some racist stuff again? Because yeah, I don't think so. Don't even try it. Don't even try it because if you spell it out, you're gone, dude. What's up? Hey, what's up, British? Ladies and gentlemen, Sixter is in the house. What's up, man? It's good to see you there. Shit, the British are coming though too. Though that dude is cool.
Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Buckle some more. Ugh, yeah, just working on
Me and Lars are chilling like villains. I'm doing great. It's good to see you coming by here, man. And normally I What's up? What's up, Austin Garrett? Welcome in.
Skibbity bop bop ooh yes yes. Skibbity bop bop yeet yeet.
Yeah, we're just chilling. Yup, me and Lars, the Juggalo. Actually, Lars the Rosie, apparently. So there's that. And you're just in time. You're always just in time, though. You're never too late for weekend shenanigans. You're never too late for weekend shenanigans on Spooktober, where we talk about all types of random, even the cringiest of stuff. Which,
like my Golden Girls hentai collection.
There's that. There's that.
Thank you for sucking my dick. Use a freaky little fucking trick. And your heart was true when you slobbed on my cock and balls.
Oh
and if you threw a party, it invited every ninja you knew. You would see the biggest dick belong to me, and the balls attached would say, "Thank you for sucking my dick."
That was a good one. That was a good one. I actually like that one too. That was a good one. By the way, I don't think anybody would get a hard on between Betty White or B. Arthur at the time. So,
dude, I would fucking shag Skeletor any day of the week just to say I banged B. Arthur.
Nicely said. Nicely said.
You want to talk about, and then there's Maud? Yeah, and right behind Maud is Lars.
Oh my God, no, that
I ain't going for Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, not even Betty White. Nah, I'm making a beeline for B.
Yeah.
I will get a step ladder. I will get a step ladder if I have to fuck that bitch. Uh-huh.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot.
God, I hope zombies are a thing before I die, man, because I know what graveyard I'm going to.
Right, right. Right? That was, I'm telling you. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you though, because B. Arthur, aka Dorothy, aka Maud. Shit.
AKA the babysitter from Malcolm in the Middle that Dewey kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a real stigma about death. She would not die on screen for anything because she was so afraid of death. That's why when she actually dies in that show, it just cuts to the ambulance.
Pretty much. I didn't even remember that part, but yeah, that is something.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I thought you've been mistaken. You've been mistaken B. Arthur for Chloe Leachman. For Clovis Leach.
Who the hell is Clovis Leachman?
Yeah. She was in Malcolm in the Middle, man. She was the grandma.
No. There was an episode of Malcolm in the Middle where B. Arthur was the babysitter. The whole family went to a water park, but Dewey couldn't go because he had an ear infection. Yeah, they actually ran a contest and everything too, because at the end of the video, Dewey starts chasing a balloon, and he just like runs off into fucking nowhere, chasing this damn balloon because he's autistic as shit. And they actually ran a promotion over the summer because it was the season finale. You know, where's Dewey? Can you find Dewey? Blah, blah, blah. And then in the season premiere of the next season, you know, it's the fallout of them going to the water park. They're stuck in like traffic for like hours on fucking end. And Dewey is still chasing that goddamn balloon. But yeah,
B. Arthur, that is crazy.
Yeah, B. Arthur was in that, but only for like a couple of like minutes, you know?
I believe it. I would have to, I guess I would have to check it out on YouTube though too, because 9 out of 10, YouTube has that certain episode in there somewhere. So I gotta check it out. I didn't even know about that shit though, but that is just wow. Because I thought that she would be passed away before 1994 at the time too, though. So that's what I thought at the time.
I don't remember when B. Arthur passed.
I know for a fact though that
Oh,
she was there. She
2009.
was there for a good minute, and then she died like years later at the time, I guess. But I don't know. I didn't remember exactly. Because if you said that she was in Malcolm at the Middle at one point in time for like even if it's like a couple of minutes of screen time and just like that's it and then she's done for, then yeah, I could understand that now. Because I don't even remember. All I remember was the Golden Girls that she's been on for a bit, and then she was there on Mod, and then All in the Family, which that was basis on. Oh, you hanging out with Lady Sister? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. Don't even worry about it, man. At least you stop by and visit. No worries, man. It's all good. I actually appreciate that.
Ah, damn. She was in Curb Your Enthusiasm, too.
Oh, man. I didn't even know that either, man.
I mean, it was only one episode. She played Larry David's mother in that show.
Wow.
God damn, man. That means Curb Your Enthusiasm has been on TV for 20 fucking years.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know Larry David passed away. Richard Lewis, which he was on there for a good minute too, and B. Arthur beforehand. God damn. Hell yeah. British Sixer is right, you guys. Everyone like and share and subscribe, please, man, if you like this. Especially when I'm live with Lars the Juggalo over here, and this is Weekend Shenanigans on Spooktober.
I don't give a shit about Shenanigans, man. Don't go killing off Larry David. He alive, bro.
Wait a minute. I didn't even.
Larry David's alive.
Oh fuck! I think he is. I think he is still alive. Oops.
I mean, he is like 70 something, but he is still alive.
Yeah. Sorry. I keep mistaking it for like different people, and I didn't even know Larry David is still alive. I thought, damn. No, but I know Richard Lewis, comic Richard Lewis, and then B. Arthur, and then goddamn, there's like a whole bunch of randoms on Curb Your Enthusiasm to the point that wait a minute, didn't you die this and this years ago? And like, oh shit, that's the oldest fucking episode. It happens. I swear to God, it happens. Didn't surprise me not one bit. And it's just like what and make me wonder like what the fuck. And I didn't even know that this person appeared on this show, this person appeared on that show, and I was like, God damn.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there.
Pretty much, yes.
How are all these assholes getting TV spots and I'm not? Is it my headshot?
Well, it does take a lot, like a hot minute for you to get spotted out in the open and for you to get your own sitcom or something, man. It does happen. Just probably have to give it some time, and we'll see what happens.
All right. You know what? Your boy Lars is tired of waiting. I'm going to go to the mall, and I'm going to take a shit at the Auntie Anne's pretzel cart. And if that don't get me noticed, nothing fucking will.
Bro, have fun with that, Lars, man.
Yeah, it might be a good trip for Lars Pool just to go to the fucking mall and, drink some perfume samples or something.
Yeah, I guess. You don't want to mix perfume samples. You're just gonna come out with all different types of random smells, and yeah, I don't know how that would work out, but I wish you the best on that one. So.
Oh, I know. I could make a fucking game out of it. I'll go as Lars Pool and I'll go around selling people a box for $10 that has like a fucking rock in it. See how many people I could get. See how much money I could make selling mystery boxes.
Oh my God. Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can. Whole bunch of us would fall
There
for.
there is no law against it. I'd like to add.
I don't think there's a law against it at all, honestly. So
Mhm.
so yeah, there's that, and
Just walk
I
up.
don't think you got to
Hi,
commit a
I'm
crime for that one.
Large. Would you like to try your luck with the mystery box? Only $5, you stupid motherfucker. Wow, he bought 2. I guess he really liked that first rock. Oh, yeah, I'm totally doing that. I'm going on Amazon right now to find some boxes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you would. By the way, I would have suggested. No, I don't know how far you live from a post office, and you end up getting their boxes just for shits and gigs instead of.
Oh, I got a post office right up the street, but I need a bunch of really small ones. That way I can just carry around a bag of rocks and make a box when I need to, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Now, I will say this. On the bright side, it looks like I would only have to sell 2 or 3 of those fucking rocks to make my money back for the boxes.
There's something you never did imagine seeing every day.
Oh, I know. Just for shits and giggles, I'll put a big purple dildo in one of them.
Hey, there you go.
Congratulations. You won a jelly boyfriend.
Holy shit.
And look, he's grape flavored.
Yeah, just yeah, there you go. Just don't. I wouldn't suggest putting a baby oil with the jelly boyfriend. You see, because people might be suspicious.
Man, I don't need Kendrick Lamar writing no damn song about me. That clown is fucked. That clown is fucked. That clown is fucked.
So yeah, that does happen nowadays, and just like yeah. I would somewhat be afraid for a second of my life.
Mm-hmm. I already know there's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfuckers like, "Hey, give me my money back." I'm like, "That's not part of the deal."
I would have been like, "Sorry, no refunds," and just take out running. Because
sorry, dude, I already invested your money in Bitcoin and then lost it because I don't know how to buy Bitcoin.
I like that excuse. I like that excuse a lot, though. It's like, yeah, I spend it on Bitcoin, but I don't know how to use Bitcoin.
You're fucking holding it.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's money I stole. I mean, sold. I mean, they gave to me willingly.
Right.
Ugh, time to get off my fat ass and walk around. Continue in pass through.
Right.
Yeah, sounds like my son is angry. I wonder why.
I don't even know. Was he hungry?
Hey, is your little fat ass hungry again? Well, based on that response of him banging on the door from down the hall and yelling, I'm going to go ahead and guess yes. Yes, I'm coming, master.
That it would have been one of my 2 guesses, to be honest. So it happens.
Hi, buddy. What's up? Not sure what that means. Okay. Well, apparently there's nyang 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 nyang. If you say so, kiddo.
Sometimes you got to learn how to translate a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what he's saying. He's just doing a bad job of saying it. He's singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Yeah, trust me, I've gotten used to all of his little autistic noises.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good though. I mean, it does happen. And if some people don't get it, they'll never will. That's what I learned. Just probably take some time to like get used to the whole the signs and then the sounds, the verbs and among everything else. So it does happen.
I mean, he knows how to ask for food. A little fatty. All right, son. I'm going to go work on making some dinner, okay? Old MacDonald had a farm. Cluck, cluck, fuck, fuck, fuck. Kind of weird walking around town with a VR headset on my head, but pass-through is useful. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking to you on, by the way. I'm on my MetaQuest headset.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I could never imagine like communicating with me via virtual reality.
Well, I can put your face anywhere I want. Like, case in point, right now you're on the roof.
Shit, I'm on the roof. Interesting.
You are on the ceiling, good sir.
What am I? At least I'm not. At least I'm not Spider-Man. I'm trying to fuck with you a little bit. Give you a little 3D little virtual reality.
You gonna give me an upside down kiss, Spidey? Ooh, man, careful with all that tongue. What are you trying to do? Touch the back of my throat?
That's funny. That is funny. That is funny, actually.
And just like that, my dreams are all dead and buried.
Right. Couldn't imagine anything else.
And now it's time for questions from the audience. What are the questions, audience?
Yeah.
Speak up, you fucks.
Yeah, half of them. Yeah, half of them were. Yeah, a few of them were here, other than me and you, and or usually at least like a few people just came by to visit not too long ago.
Who was in
Who was in
America
America
first?
first?
I mean, do you mean the indigenous tribes who crossed the glaciers into America?
That's not that bad for a Q&A. Who was in America first? Us or Native Americans? Basically, I think Native Americans was there first before Christopher Columbus discovered it.
I mean,
If I
people
remember
migrated
my
to America.
history too good.
Humans migrated to America, well, what we call America now, centuries ago during the Ice Age. They eventually became what we call Native Americans here in, well, America.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we must have like way backwards in history. Probably ass backwards in history, but how would I know, honestly? Oh.
But nah, old Christopher canceled discovered America. We all know that.
Yeah. Versus other people say that the earth is flat but it's actually round.
Also, Earth is only 2,000 years old, obviously.
Clovis people who are Siberian consider white. 10th century. So Viking did settle American land. Yeah, that's probably true too. again, it's been a while since I even remembered much history versus the other ones that are like way backwards, ass backwards history.
Oh, I remember the good old days where everything was Spain.
Everything's Spain.
Well, yeah, Spanish territories were innumerable here in the Americas.
Yeah. Well, at least at the time we got ourselves separated away from England. Otherwise, we would have been England's bitch. If none of that would have happened, we would have been England's bitch by default.
I mean, yeah.
So that's pretty much it. So there's that. It's like going back. It's like going back to school and then relearned everything all over again.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. I farted and my dick got hard.
Oh my god, dude! That is just what the fuck, dude.
It's a good thing I don't have a camera on this thing because I'm licking my lips like, oh yeah, that was nice.
A sweet juicy fart and you got a boner at the same time. That is
nah. It wasn't a juicy fart. It was a little tiny, a little tease fart. I can feel my stomach. It's like, oh yeah, there's more down there. Oh yeah, you want to come out, don't you? But no, you don't get to.
Oh my god, dude.
What's that? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, you can say hi to everybody just this once.
Hello.
You don't want to come out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Aww.
No worries.
That is just probably the saddest thing ever when you're a shy farter. I mean, have you ever actually been like, a shy pisser or pooper and you just have to wait till you fucking get home?
For like fucking 15 to 20 minutes, I was like a shy pisser that when you try to piss somewhere in public out in the woods or something, and I was like a shy pisser, like you don't want to get caught. So it's like for 10 to 15 minutes and you try to tell yourself, hurry the fuck up. I know you need to go, but at the same time you don't want to get caught and don't want people looking at your dick. So yeah, that does happen.
That's a good way to actually motivate yourself to piss quicker. You look over at the guy next to you at the urinal, you look at his dick, and then you look him in the eye, and then you're really motivated to hurry up and piss so you can get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he's either obviously going to be very angry or incredibly flattered.
Yup, there's that.
So depending on which one motivates you more.
But at the same time, you don't want to get your ass kicked in the men's bathroom there for peeping at another guy's dick just to motivate yourself, just so you know.
Wouldn't be the first time. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's true.
The old peeping at the wedding tackle debacle.
Peeping at the wedding tackle debacle. There's something you learn every day, obviously.
Well, whether you learn it or not, I mean, you can't unlearn it, obviously.
Yeah, I really on certain areas I wouldn't yeah, I don't think I would be able to unlearn it. I'm a little late for that, actually. So there's that.
Fuck you, dog. This is my pizza.
Hell no.
Here you go, pepperoni tax.
Right. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we learned a lot throughout the entire episode, including now we had that one Q&A to the point that hey, we went back to history, backwards in history.
It's hard making history every day.
Yep, always that happens. But what are you gonna do nowadays anyway, huh? What are you gonna do?
God damn, I've been looking at this fucking Rosie O'Donnell cleavage for too long, homie.
Oh my god. What Rosie O'Donnell back in the day? Does it get you excited enough for you?
Dude, my dick is receded back into my body like a spooked turtle.
Oh my god, man. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think you would resort to get excited about Rosie O'Donnell's slap titties. I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been like, you know, get soft after watching the Flintstones there when she was Betty Rubble.
Man, how they gonna go ahead and disrespect Betty Rubble like that too, man?
I mean, granted, they picked back in '94. They must have picked out a good select of people. But when it comes to like Rosie O'Donnell for Betty Rubble, I was like, that's questionable. That's very questionable.
That was a very successful movie at the time too.
It was a really good movie at the time.
I mean, you had fucking Rick Moranis in it, and John.
Then you had John Goodman. Yeah,
I mean, they put some money into the people.
they did.
But John Goodman didn't want to be typecast. He didn't want to play Fred Flintstone anymore, so that's why he was never in a sequel.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him like at all. Like he got tired of the part anyway. You know, most of the people didn't wanna come back as so and so anyway. So
yeah,
they wanna branch out. I mean, Rick Moranis didn't wanna do much movies anyway. He took a break, so it's like fuck that. So that happened. And then you got few others that were cast. So there's that. But yeah, it was a really good movie. And I've seen like another stakeout with Emilio Estevez and Richard Dreyfuss, and they had Rosie O'Donnell in there, and it was just like they had her as the most annoyingest fucking district attorney in that fucking movie. I mean, the action was good, but just dealing with Rosie O'Donnell by default is the most annoyingest thing you could possibly ever deal with while watching a movie like that. I mean, she does other movies too, but I can honestly care less about majority of them anyway. So there's that. And then you got the Rosie O'Donnell show, which is very short lived. Very, very, very short lived. All she does is sit her big ass there and then just fling, fling koosh balls at your face. That's it. Oh, welcome back. Shit.
What?
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Wasn't trying to go anywhere. I guess I did.
Yeah, you jumped off accidentally, so that's fine. At least you came back. That's something.
Probably should have taken the opportunity to get rid of Rosie's tits, but oh well.
Oh man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, you're gorgeous there, sweetheart.
Bitch, you lie.
Obviously, I am full of shit somehow. That's part of my charm. So either way it goes, that happens.
Oof, I logged into the fucking game and I'm right next to a damn world boss. Fuck this. That's a level 83 raid boss. I'm level fucking 70. It's not
Holy
good.
Shit.
Yeah. How much you want to bet even if I survive this, he ain't gonna drop shit.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be much to bet, man. He probably is not gonna drop much of anything.
They never do.
Nah. Yep, that kind of happens for the moment.
He quite literally gave me nothing. No gold, no experience, nothing.
Yeah, even you waited like fucking 15 to 20 minutes and nothing else is dropped in your realm there. Yeah, you're probably you'd be better off scratching and clawing your way into every other level and then still nothing yet until even if you snipe somebody, there's that. There's actual that, so
Yeah, I think it has more to do with the fact since he's a level 80 boss, he's not going to drop any gear for me because I'm not supposed to be fighting him. I was hitting him with spells, so that should have counted as a tag, but I guess they have it so that you can't just bring a level 1 character or something like that there, slap him a time or two and get shit. Did that motherfucker just fly past me on a goddamn flight plan? What the hell is wrong with him? Who the hell uses flight plans anymore? Bitch, you get flying out of the fucking box.
I have no idea, man.
Man, he fucking went to the goddamn fucking kitchen to microwave some fucking Velveeta on some Doritos. You know that's got to be the reason. Why else would he automate that shit? So yeah.
That happens.
A lot of stuff in the pipeline, but as it stands right now, I don't really have anything to make videos about. I mean, I need to put something out. It's been over a week, but I really don't have anything at the moment. Hell, I don't even.
It happens to me. It happens to me too. And I was lucky enough to come up with like a couple of shorts, from the other day, and then the stream alone. So there's that.
Well, they cut my EBT, so I don't get fucking food stamps anymore. So I literally don't have money for any props.
Yeah, props is props is one of those necessities that it's gonna take me a while to even come up with some myself. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that note. Props is not easy. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? If you're watching the freaking recap, props are not easy to come by, whether it's between me or Lars doing our own content. It's not easy, so bear with us. Just saying. And even we find a way to entertain you fuckers. You're welcome. That's it.
He speaks for himself. None of you are welcome. Fuck you. Lars just gonna be straight with you. Fuck you. I love all of you, but you're all just terrible. Every one of you. Fuck you all. Lose my number.
We speak for
Stop
ourselves
stalking,
anyway, whatever.
Stop stalking me on Facebook. Quit asking for feet pics. Just fuck all of you. They do be asking for feet pics, though. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. I'm surprised. I'm glad you don't even bother doing an OnlyFans, because nowadays the feet fetish fuckers, they will be thirsty for some damn toes.
How can you be so thirsty for pussy that you decide, you know what? Feet are pretty close to pussy.
Pretty much, though, because I'm telling you, Lars, the shit might either cringe you or might surprise you, one or two, because we would come through with the most freakiest fuckers on the planet. That's the shape, the contrast. They don't care if it's like you got a weird couple of hangnails or like extra long toenails here and there. It happens. It fucking happens nowadays.
Yeah, there's pretty weird fucking shit out there, like.
I mean, your toes, they might think that yours is simple like a lady. It happens. Whether you got cankles or ankles or, how small they are, I can't even, don't even want to describe how thirsty these guys are. As strange as they may come.
Come on, guys. I mean, if you're going to hit me up for sex, at least hit me up for something respectable like incest roleplay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you ever been with a girl and she's like, you want to do a little incest roleplay? Oh, you mean like brother sister? No, I was thinking more like
or first cousin.
No, I was thinking more like
I heard about that nowadays. I heard about that.
I'm into those grandpas, man. I want you to be my grandpa. Can you be my fucking grandpa?
Oh, like you want to be dirty grandpa? I heard about that shit too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dirty grandpa.
That doesn't surprise me, not one bit.
Oh, fucking fucked up.
Yeah, it's just fucking insane. Like I swear to God, it's just the most strangest of shit to come.
Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with some of you people, man? Come on.
We're we're demented, we're fucked up. We are I don't know, we're very deviant in many ways than one, which wow.
Dude, I literally saw a fucking t-shirt yesterday that said, the only beans I like to eat are toe beans.
What the actual fuck? Toe
Yeah.
beans?
Yeah, toe
Oh,
beans. That's what
Jesus.
the furry community calls paw pads on pets.
Oh, I get it. I know what they mean. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Chili Senate? Yeah, they do got some furries. I almost said Furbies for a second there. You never know.
I'd rather
They're gonna
fuck a
be on some
Furby
type
than a furry, that's for damn sure.
it doesn't surprise me not one bit though if you're gonna end up fucking a Furby or try to. What's up, Chili Senate? What's going on, man?
Probably more hygienic. I mean, God, they sweat in those damn suits.
Yeah, they do. Some people cannot even go to a basketball game anymore, let alone, oh, you just woke up. Oh, all right, man. Like, it doesn't surprise me. Like, you can't go to a basketball game anymore and see the mascots, and you get your rocks off of it.
Yeah, they had to fucking take Tony the Tiger's Twitter down because furries just kept like hitting him up like, Big Daddy Tony, can you frost my flakes?
There you go.
It's like, come the fuck on, man. That's Tony the fucking Tiger.
I know, right? Why would you disrespect a freaking food brand icon like that? That's fucked up.
I mean, and they're going for Tony the fucking Tiger. You know, the whole reason they're doing it is because he has that fucking bandana.
That happens.
Well, bandanas were used, as part of the color system to code for different sex acts you would do at parties in the 60s and 70s.
Oh, yeah, I get you. You learn something new every day, obviously, so there's that.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger is an ally, and he's down for fisting. Because that's what red represented. I think there was a Robot Chicken sketch about that, too.
Yeah, he get fist. Well, I'll frost your frosted flakes anytime I want. They're great! After you get fixed up the ass. You know how he said great? He feels like he got fisted up the ass.
They're great! Oh,
yeah.
Damn it.
I can see why.
I told you to take your fucking watch off.
I could understand why, and wow.
Now, here's a creepy question for you. Why are they all gravitating towards Tony the Tiger, but I don't see the furries trying to fuck the Trix Rabbit? Don't tell me they have fucking standards, because I don't believe that for a second. I have seen way too much porn to ever believe that they have standards.
Okay, riddle me this. What about the Toucan Sam? I'm sure he liked to follow his nose on something other than Fruit Loops.
I mean, clearly, Toucan Sam, if we're talking about the sexual preferences and fetishes of cereal box mascots, he's got to have like a smell fetish, He probably likes to sniff panties and everything. And with a nose like that, he could probably smell panties while you're still wearing them from clear across the damn room.
So snap.
And, he's always got that excuse. Oh, I was just following my nose to the colors and tastes of Fruit Loops.
We already know what that means. Already know what that means.
That's probably code name for jailbait panties.
Yeah.
I mean, Toucan Sam just strikes me as one of those guys who, show up on the Epstein flight list.
He probably does nowadays too, which is like.
Now, at least we know that the Lucky Charms guy, Lucky, we know he's on the up and up. Yeah, And he's always trying to get away from kids, you know? Cat's lucky. He's like, fuck no, get the hell away from me. I am not going to jail.
I think the Rice Krispie gang is a code for something too. How else you get Snap Crackle and Pop?
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think anybody has anything shady about these three. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what deplorable sexual acts the Rice Krispie guys could get up to, but I'm drawing a blank. I mean, obviously, when one of them's getting laid, the other two have got to be like, you know, in the closet watching. So I imagine they're probably the old stroke and choke.
There's that, I guess. Yeah, that's what totally happens.
Oh, God. Cereal mascots and their sexual preferences. What the fuck?
It happens, man. It happens.
I mean, it shouldn't, but it does.
Yeah. It should not happen, but obviously.
This is what I get for bringing up fucking furries.
Damn furries. Like first, if you gotta if you want to dress as a cat, or you want to be one of those dress like a wolf or something, and then just I don't know how else you're gonna rub your dick and balls on something big and fluffy and just I don't know.
Look, there are a lot of creepy furries out there, but there are a lot of cool ones too. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I can't shit on all of them.
Exactly.
They're very creative.
It's that minority of them, or possibly majority of them, because god damn. I don't know if it's a majority of them that are creepy or just a minority, a very vocal minority.
There's always one or the other, to be honest. One or the other could be.
I mean, I have got just some firsthand horror accounts from people who've gone to the furry conventions here in Atlanta. I mean, ugh.
Jeez.
Yeah. Also, incidentally, one of the ways the Pork and Beans is trying to support himself as an artist is by drawing furry porn.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
He has not gotten any commissions, though, thankfully. I mean, I'm sorry he's not making any money, but also glad he's not making any money doing that just yet.
Right. The worst thing that he would have ended up come across from if Chris Chan ended up buying commission from Pork and Beans. That's the only thing worst case scenario.
I mean, everybody's money's green, right? Doesn't really matter who's giving it to you.
Yeah.
But going back on to fucking fetishes and everything, one of the main fetish groups in the fucking furry community are what's called the crinklers. Have you ever heard of the crinkling?
Crinkling, honestly, no. Oh, crinkling, like I think it's like one of those plastic. Remind me of something plastic, like plastic crinkle.
No. It's furries. Crinklers are furries who like to wear and use diapers.
Okay.
My diaper's bulgy wulgy. Darth Taco-san changed me.
Okay, that's just.
And and going back to what I was saying about the furry conventions, people are wearing diapers, shitting and pissing in them, and walking around at the fucking furry conventions.
Oh, man, dude.
I know, right? And I'd love to say that I'm making this up, but I have a first-hand account from somebody that I used to work with. It's like, holy shit.
I honestly don't blame you, though, because the smell is so unbearable. Like, how the hell? I wouldn't even want to know, because that's just, wow. That is like the most utmost grossest shit you can possibly imagine.
Oh, yeah. It's like, but why though? I mean, what goes on in a person's life that makes them wake up one day and say, you know what? I want to be an Arctic fox wolf who shits his pants. I'm just slapping my head here thinking about so what thought process leads a person to that. And the only thing I can conclude is that people are given access to the internet too fucking early in their life, and this is the end result.
Yeah, that does. That does fucking happen. Wow, I could never honestly imagine that.
I mean, think about it. Pork and Beans generation was the first generation of people to grow up with internet available at their fingertips from basically conception.
Right.
And there's been a humongous uptick in furry activity as a result.
That is just, I don't know. That's just insane.
When people get together and start spreading ideas, they also spread the bad ones too.
Oh my god, that's just fucked. That is just extremely fucked.
We're partially to blame too. I mean, our generation.
We are.
Our generation created a lot of their fucking icons that they worship in the furry fandom. I mean, fucking Lola Bunny and shit like that. You know, there's an entire.
Oh yeah, I heard about the Tiny Toons stalker that causes Tiny Toons to Warner Brothers that said cancel the whole cartoon series altogether.
Eesh. And there's an entire cult of people in Germany that worship Gadget Hackwrench from the fucking Rescue Rangers cartoon. A literal cult of Gadget Hackwrench worshippers.
I never knew that. And once again, within reason that I'm surprised Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers survived that long for a hot minute.
I mean, the Disney cartoons, you come home in the afternoon, you watch DuckTales, you watch Darkwing Duck, you watch fucking Tailspin, and you watch Tails.
Yes, we do.
2 straight fucking hours, as you should. And then fucking Goof Troop came along. So that 2 hours became 3.
Yep, that happens.
It was a good time to be alive.
Absolutely.
Nowadays, all cartoons seems like all cartoons nowadays want to try and have a fucking message for some reason.
Aren't they all really? Because most of them they do by default.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind a very special episode where we talk about drug abuse for the kids and everything like that. But that needs to be like a once in a while kind of thing. You don't need to.
Yeah, we do have that since the 80s. We do have that special since the 80s, and then I remember it was like a little an hour cartoon episode about that, and you got your mixture of cartoon characters that come by a visit and convince this guy that like no means no.
No smoking the devil's lettuce.
It happens, and I mean, every now and then you would watch Fat Albert, and it's the same outcome.
I mean, Fat Albert was always intended to be a story with morals, guiding it. I mean, every episode, Fat Albert is preaching wisdom to people. Bill Cosby was trying to make a television show that would help inner city youths understand and cope with real world problems. They dealt with things like your house getting broken into and your stuff being taken, gun violence, drugs, all that crap.
Yup.
And you know what? They presented it as cautionary tales with light humor that showcased real consequences. Modern shows struggle to do that. They're usually just like, oh, by the way, these characters are gay. This person is currently dealing with homelessness, and that character has a drug addiction. but only for the one episode, and everything turns out fine by the end because everything magically wraps itself up in a nice, neat little package.
Oh, yep, that happens too, obviously.
Yeah, meanwhile, in the 80s, oh yeah, he's on drugs. Oh yeah, he's fucking dead, by the way. He died. The fucking drugs killed his ass. He is fucking dead. Oh, and on Fat Albert, little fucking 5-year-old kid gets shot and dies from it.
Yeah.
Actual fucking consequences.
Yep, we've seen those. We've seen those lately.
Mm-hmm. And then we got a whole generation of teenage men who grew up watching My Little Pony and insisting that it wasn't just a show for little girls and that it teaches lots of valuable lessons and shit. I've actually sat through some of that crap and it is just regurgitated garbage. It's the same subplot for every story. There's a problem that friendship can solve. Uh-oh, things are getting bad. We're not friendshipping hard enough. We need to friendship more.
Why would you put yourself in that torture at the time, man? I mean, you'd be better not punishing yourself to Care Bears for all I know, and then you still get the same outcome off of it.
Hey, I could sit through Care Bears. Well, I could sit through the 80s Care Bears because there was some creepy shit happening in that too. Like I said, 80s cartoons actually showed violence and consequences and real peril and crap like that, which was strange because if you actually sit down and watch an 80s cartoon, almost all of them are written horribly. I mean, everything from the voice acting to the language expressed there is usually just god awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed the 80s nostalgic. I'm a big fan of nostalgic, and I've witnessed every bit of, from the design to the voice acting at the time to the budget, which is not much because it's the 80s.
But, all the examples that we mentioned, are actually the cartoons that stuck out because, well, they actually did have good production values and good stories and shit to tell. Then you got shit like Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
Saw it.
Yeah.
Saw every freaking episode of it, more or less every episode, but yeah, here or there.
They didn't even get the actual wrestlers to do their own voices.
They only got Hulk Hogan and then a few ones for the live action part of the segment. They're not gonna do the wrestlers for the voiceovers because
Hulk Hogan would shoot a promo for the beginning of the episode, and then the cartoon version of him is some other asshole. It's like, come on, it's Hulk Hogan's show, and he's not even the star of his own show. Don't get me wrong, the man was busy, but it was the 80s. He was on cocaine. He could be anywhere at, he could be 3 different places at once.
A lot of them were, and doesn't surprise me, not one bit. It is the 80s, after all.
Yep, and now he's trying, God, Hulk Hogan, what a train wreck of a human being he's become. Had that sex tape leak, which outed him as a closeted racist, undoing his wrestling accomplishment.
Yeah, that already knew about, which didn't surprise me not one bit though, which it kind of fucked him up in several ways than one. Oh.
And then he doubles down on, the whole racism thing by backing a known racist for president. It's like, well, damn.
You already know how he felt about that anyway, though. I mean, one racist promotes another racist. I mean, you already know the outcome on that one.
To be fair, that cabal of people had been thick as thieves since the 80s and early 90s. Because if you look at a lot of the early WWE pay-per-views and things like that, they were held at Trump casinos and shit like that. I mean, Donald Trump and Hulk Hogan had a working relationship for the better part of a decade. So, yeah.
You're right, that's true.
You have a rapport together. So even if he doesn't necessarily want to promote him, he kind of has to, because for a long time, Donald Trump did him a lot of solids, and he probably owes him a few favors by this point.
That happens. That's understandable.
Or he might just be doing it for the attention, because at the end of the day, even bad publicity is publicity. And when you're not getting any publicity and you're used to getting all the publicity, it's very frustrating for you.
Yeah.
Knows Hulk Hogan loves to see his name being mentioned.
Right. Yep, it does. Yep, it does happen. Believe you me, it does.
Well, all I know is that if the country gets much worse, I do have a backup plan. I can speak I can understand just enough Japanese that I could probably pass a citizenship exam and buy one of those abandoned houses in Japan. There's a lot of abandoned houses in Japan that sell for roughly $20,000 or $30,000 in American money.
There you go. At least you got a backup plan for something.
A backup plan, assuming, of course, that I'm even allowed to leave the country. Here's hoping we don't have any dictators digging their heels in and preventing us from going to Canada and shit like that. Although the last time everybody was talking about doing that, Canada point blank told us, "Nah, we're good. Y'all can stay there. We don't want you." It's like, damn.
That happens. Well, Lars, if you don't have anything else to say, much more, because apparently I don't see anyone else coming by. But at least I enjoy having you on this segment of this show.
Yeah, not a problem. You take it sleazy.
Yeah, you too, man. As always, rock on and stay weird, and good vibes to you, Lars. And in which, God, I hate to end this, but I'm gonna have to because I probably have some other stuff to do. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you need to, hit the notification button. Check out my content here on my channel. I'm also on Discord, so either way it goes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Good vibes to Chili Senate as well. Definitely good vibes to Lars the Juggalo for coming to be in a panel with me. I really do appreciate that. Good vibes to Dean Winchester for coming by. Good vibes to the British are coming, aka Sixer. I appreciate him for coming. As always, it may not be much, but it's something. We had a good time. We had a good time today on the show. And try to remember, we live our lives day by day. And even on situations that are fucked up, it's okay not to be okay. And appreciate yourself and those around you. And like I said, man, try not to be a shithead You know, keep being a respectable person that you are. Keep being unique. Keep being awesome. And like I said, be awesome to everyone around you. Don't be a douche. Don't be a cocksucker. You know, keep living the good life for yourself and appreciate it. This is the Darth Taco Show. I'm Darth Taco. Like I said, I love each and every one of you guys to death. Rock on, stay weird. And in the spirit of Spooktober, stay spooky. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.